So I want to just ask you one last question, though, because we are dealing with leaders in a nonprofit organization. What is the biggest challenge a leader has in driving this performance? And yeah, we've been avoiding this word sales, but we're actually talking about driving the performance of sales, driving the performance of vision. What's some of the biggest
Yeah.
challenges they have?
I would say if it's getting their employees or their folks to do it, it's really taking the time to understand what people's challenges and their roadblocks are. And what I find from my coaching clients that I coach and mentor is they come to me because they don't feel they can go to their boss or their leadership team. And they can't
Um,
go to them and say, I've got an issue, I've got a hang up, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm clueless. And so what I realize, because I keep hearing that from everyone, in fact, many of my coaching clients will invest out of their own pocket thousands of dollars to get coaching, and they won't even tell their boss they're doing it. In fact, they've told me, they're like, I don't want my boss to know. And I'm like, why not? And it's because they're not feel like it's admitting that they don't know. And so what is the biggest thing that holds leaders back is having the open dialogue and not treating your people like they're idiots when they don't know how to do something, but helping them and coaching them and investing in them. My favorite example of this that I think a lot of people can relate to is in business. For example, with you, Glenn, I don't know what your head trash is. No, it's not visible. And you can kind of hide it. Maybe your performance isn't up to par. It could be twice what it is, but there's something holding you back, but you're not going to admit it, or it's a blind spot to you. And you're getting by and you're telling me you're getting the work done, and you're just saying, but it takes longer than it takes 2 weeks. And I'm like, I don't know any better, maybe. And I go, oh, okay. What I don't realize is if I really had the right employee or well-trained coach, it wouldn't be 2 weeks, it would be 2 days. But the problem is having the employee having the comfort level to go to the management. So my analogy on this is football. When a quarterback is struggling, the coach knows it.
right.
They
Yeah.
see that they're passing, their timing. They see that it's off. And because they get the immediate feedback, what do? They bring in the quarterback coach and they get it nipped in the bud and they fix it. They don't fire them. They go, hey, I notice your throwing's off. I notice you're struggling right now. And you go, yeah, I've got something wrong. And it's in my shoulder, maybe it's physical therapy, or there's something wrong.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's spend some time with our performance coach, and they're going to work with you. And see, think of the difference. They don't threaten them, not up front.
Not right away. Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
right away. But what they do is there's running back coaches, there's receiving coaches, there's they have coaches that when they watch performance, they get immediate feedback because they can see if it's working. They get a coach, and the coach helps them to succeed. In the corporate world, nonprofit, doesn't matter. We don't get that. We don't get the vision immediately, right? We see performance, but a lot of times the performance is hidden, and we don't really see it the way we see with coaching, with football, quarterback throwing a ball. And so what we do is the employee hides it even more. They hide the fact that they're struggling. They don't admit to management, I have a problem. I'm not organized. I dropped the ball. I'm bad at making decisions. I've got reluctance. I'm struggling. I don't know. I'm not creative. I don't know how to take action. I don't know what the best next step would be. And instead of admitting it, because no one can see it, we hide it. And then until it gets so bad that they're put on performance plan, fired, or whatever. The best thing leaders can do is make sure the employees know there truly is an open door dialogue. And I want you to come to me with your struggles, because I'm not going to berate you, and I'm not going to put you down, and I'm not going to threaten you. I need to know you're struggling throwing the ball or scrambling. I need to know what your challenge is, and you need to know that I'm there to be your coach and mentor and help you. So this is what I find is missing in the organizations that I also work with is they don't do it because they say, I don't have time. That gets you the biggest payback, because if I invest the time and effort to coach and mentor you, and I have this open door that allows you to feel free coming to me, go, hey, you know what? I got a problem right now. I'm not decisive. I'm not creative. I'm not this. I'm not this. And I go, and they are comfortable coming to me because they know I'm going to support, not make them feel stupid.
Yeah.
Then they're going to come to me as their coach and mentor, or I'm going to get them a coach and mentor. And I'm going to say, great, let's fix it. What do we need to do to fix it? What do we need to do to support you? Now imagine, Glenn, I come to you and I say, how can I support you? How can I help you win? How can I help you perform? How can I help you achieve your goals? How can I make you feel better about yourself, feel better about work, feel better about your personal mission? Now 11 hours of the day dedicated to my business, our business. You're excited because you're like, why would I go anywhere else? Why would I want to go work for some manager who doesn't give a crap about me? I want to work for you because you invest in me. And now you have committed, dedicated employees, and they'll actually start performing. So that's the biggest obstacles I see in leadership, is having that true openness and desire to help and mentor and coach their employees when they're struggling, not
Wow.
fire them.
Okay, we're gonna have to leave it at that. We needed a whole nother conversation, but we have to leave it at that just for the time basis. But that's a proper little spot right there.